Sure. I'm Hayden Holcomb. I'm the founder and lead advisor of Holcomb Financial here in Canton, Georgia. I'm an 8th generation Cherokee County resident. I grew up in Ball Ground. I was raised there and lived there my whole life. My career with Chick-fil-A prior to owning Holcomb Financial, I worked there for 14 years, and I got a taste of living where I worked, and I love the idea of getting to live where I work. It doesn't compartmentalize my life. It gets to blend my life and put it all together. And so that's really what led me to stay in Cherokee County and open a business in Cherokee County. And I feel like we're also really unique in Cherokee County of still feeling the tight-knit local community feel, but also we're growing at a rate that allows me to open a business here that can grow and succeed. Not every community is fortunate enough to have a place that feels small town and feels really comfortable, a place to raise your kids, a place to dig into the community, and also has that local economy that allows you to start a business and succeed. My perception of Cherokee County, over time, I would say it has changed just as I've gotten older. It changed from just, it sounds so silly, but almost my worldview of growing up in Ball Ground in this little bubble and then getting to kind of grow and expand and kind of come out into the county and get to kind of, make a name for myself and make connections and make friends and dig into the community. I think it just allowed me to see that it wasn't just Ball Ground that had this small, special community feel. It was really the whole county. And so I would say just as I've gotten older and started a business here and all of those things, it's really kind of opened my eyes to realize that Cherokee County is so special. There's so many examples if you sit back and look of our community rallying around people, organizations, businesses, and I just think that's something that Cherokee County hasn't lost in their growth, is the ability to rally together and support when someone in the community needs support. One of the things to me that sets Cherokee County apart so much from other communities is just how we've balanced growth with still having a community feel. And I don't think that's thanks to any one particular city or any one particular government or politician or anything like that. I think really just some of the makeup of Cherokee County and the unique people that live here, they've been able to maintain this community tight-knit feel while still growing at a rate that's unbelievable. I just think there's something special about how the people of Cherokee County have really maintained that community feel, despite welcoming a lot of people from all areas in, and I think we also do a really good job of welcoming people in. I have so many friends that they haven't been here for multiple generations or even multiple years yet. They've moved in very recently, and I've seen them dig into the community and be welcomed with completely open arms, and I think that's rare as well. I have a lot of faith in the future of Cherokee County. I see it continuing to really have that fabric of community and the welcoming personality, if you can say. The personality of the county is very inviting and warm, and so I really see that continuing on, and I sure hope it does, because I have a 2.5-year-old son and a little girl on the way that I really want to experience the Cherokee County that I have, and I want them to want to stay here. I have great faith that Cherokee County is going to remain a wonderful place to live and work and serve. I think that serving is such an important thing, and I see so much of that happening in the county, and I think that's the part of that special thing about our county that keeps it the way it is there's so many service-minded people and organizations, and I think that's what keeps us in really good shape for the future. There's so many organizations that are near and dear to my heart that, again, all it takes is just a little, just stepping into serving when it's a little uncomfortable, or giving when it's a little uncomfortable, and all of a sudden you're part of this organization that's doing really, really incredible work in the county. And some of those that I love, that I'm involved in, that have been so special, is the Children's Haven. What they're doing is just, it's insane. Goshen Valley, I've had the honor of getting to work with them for several years, and of course with being here for a while and having family here, I love History Cherokee. It's an organization that I don't think we talk about History Cherokee enough. They're really doing the work of preserving history, preserving the things that have happened in our community, the good, bad, the ugly, all of it. They do a great job of capturing all of that and saving it for us and for future generations. I can't wait for my son to get to be old enough to learn more about the history of this area. I live and I work in Cherokee County, and I also have gone to school in Cherokee County. I mean, I stayed in Cherokee County for my college degrees. I have an undergrad and an MBA from Reinhardt University, and it is the crown jewel of our community. I mean, not many counties get to say they have a university in their county. I mean, it's such a special place that's full of history, full of some of the most caring and compassionate faculty and staff that you'll ever find. I joke, I'm not a double dog, but I'm a double eagle. I have the 2 degrees from Reinhardt, and I am so proud to be a Reinhardt alumni. I'm still engaged there some too, and the campus is beautiful. I actually live close to Reinhardt's campus now, and going and taking a walk around the lake there, or just the trails they have, is one of the, I mean, people don't realize that that's right here in Cherokee County, and it's such a special place that it is, again, part of that undercurrent of, I think, what has kept our community so special. I think another thing that makes Cherokee County so special is this entrepreneurial undercurrent that's in the county. I mean, you see so many people launching their dreams here and doing things that are risky and brave, and require some bravery to jump in and launch a business. But I think we have a long history of successful entrepreneurs, and I think just between the Cherokee Office of Economic Development, the local city's economic development, the chamber. I mean, if you go there, you suddenly you're surrounded with people that care about you, that are ready to invest in you. You have people that you can lean on. Cherokee County is a wonderful place for an entrepreneur, and I have a long history even of entrepreneurs that I've known. My grandfather, Steve Collis, owned a grocery store in Ball Ground, and I have memories growing up running the register there when I was like 9 years old. People would come in and be like, what's this kid doing at the register? But I learned so much just in that local community, feel of the grocery store. Old men coming in, drinking coffee and hanging out. I saw that entrepreneurial spirit in my grandfather, and it inspired me I really think that's what gave me this entrepreneurial desire to open Holcomb Financial. And Kevin Williams, the owner of the 3 Chick-fil-A's in Canton, he provided such an entrepreneurial spirit in me. I got to see him do that. More recently, my father-in-law, Buddy Turner, owned a CPA firm in Hickory Flat. I've just seen so many examples of entrepreneurs that have jumped in and succeeded in Cherokee County. And I really think there's something special in Cherokee County that creates this kind of fertile soil to launch your business in. And it's another one of those things that I think really will continue to keep our county the way it is, and very special, is that entrepreneurial community here that launches successful businesses and gives back to the community. They live, they work, and they play all in Cherokee County. And I just think that's kind of one of the secrets to Cherokee County, is more of that living and working here. I'm really optimistic about the future of the county, so I would say thriving is a word that really encapsulates how I feel about this community as a small business owner, as a father, husband, community servant. All of those things I see. I see thriving businesses, I see thriving nonprofits, civic organizations, I see thriving families. I'm so optimistic about the future of the county. I'm excited about it, and I'm excited to stay here. You're not going to be able to get me out of Cherokee County. I love this place. I'm very rooted here with my business and my family, and I'm invested in seeing it continue to thrive for a really long time.